What's up, customizers? Today we're going to be turning this into a jet trooper. Let's go. Firstly, we'll be disassembling the figure. To do this, we'll need a hobby knife and a hairdryer. A lot of you have been asking, so here's how we remove the neck peg from the head. I use a pair of pliers and make sure they're touching the joint, so they bring it with the neck. It requires some force and always seems to work for me. Next we'll mask the undersuit. I use blue tack for this as it can be reused multiple times. Once the masking is done, it's time to prime. For the base armour I used Ford Moondust Silver, black for the weapons, and Krylon Matte Clear for the clear coat. The primer looks grainy here, but it smoothens out once hit with the clear coat. After priming, I drilled small holes into the back and jetpack and added magnets. This allows for ease of taking on and off. Now it's time to unmask that undersuit.
Taking shots at the enemy, I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up.
Here I did a mix of around 50-50 of these two greens to make the visor colour.
The new song. And you cannot save me, cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots.
You were not as tough
As always, my method for cleanup is using a hobby knife to scrape away excess paint, or find a colour similar to the base armour to go over that if it doesn't work.
When I get to choose what I do, I'm like a weapon. I'm not sharp as many, but got heart. I'm ready to change scars to envy, to win large and plenty. I like to play fast, never change back. Calling out, I'll pay back, cause I'm great at that. Oh, you cannot save me, cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots.
You were not as tough
The 501st Jet Trooper has a darker blue than the standard 501st, so I went with a Prussian blue for this.
People who are half-nots, who are not as tough as me. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots, who are not as tough as me.
I always get a lot of questions regarding hand painting over on Instagram. I hand paint all my designs and thought I'd do a time lapse of how I paint the 501st chest design.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed.
Here I went back with the Vallejo Black to touch up any of the undersuit.
Standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more even when I've been screwed.
I did the same here with any great details that I may have missed.
I got issues in my head. I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down
As you could tell, I was having fun with this custom, as I stayed up late. Maybe a little too late.
out of my head, under
Any recessed areas I gave a black wash to.
my nose, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing.
I didn't want to go overboard with the weathering for this custom, so I gave some small paint chipping by scraping the paint away with my hobby knife.
Sorry, the conclusion, even though I offer all of the solutions. I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless, I feel diluted. My heart
And just did some simple dry brushing with the black around some of the edges of the armour.
never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings.
I finally decided to call it a night.
8 hours later.
The next morning I gave everything one last clear coat.
And I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being
I had to do several reprints of the EMP launcher, but I finally got it right, mainly involving the handle and the size difference.
standing right there. But if I lay down
Now it was time to assemble it back together.
and will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored will you get bored of killing me?
Using a gloss varnish on the visor gives it a nice shine. And I gave the weapons a little dry brushing of silver. As well as the EMP, I also had to reprint the hands. The shiny effect is not what we want here, and it makes it tacky, due to the lack of curing of the print. The last step here is to add the straps. Here I used ribbon, cut to size, and then glued them on.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go.
And after a long night of customizing, we have something that looks a little bit like this. Now, you know the score. Let's take some pictures of them. As always, if you've enjoyed this video, please like, comment and subscribe to see more content like this. Thank you all for watching, and happy customizing.
Bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow,